This is insane. I don't know why it always does it on this damn iPad. So annoying. So annoying. So annoying. Hello, everyone. Ooh, girl. Hair flip. Hi. Look at all of y'all. I told y'all we'd be live today. I promised y'all. I missed you. Hi, everyone. Cheryl and Amanda Skiloo. Man, I love you. Miss Bennett, Real McCoy. Yes. I can't touch the screen. We gotta work that out. It's getting ghetto. The ghetto. Let me turn this. This is like out of whack too. Okay. I think that's a little better. Okay. Hi, Diva Michelle, Miss Viola, Hazel. Hello. Hey, y'all. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Oh, I don't have this plugged in, and I probably should, because it would suck if it died, because then we would just be like gone. we would just be gone. I'd be like, hey. Plug the charger in for it, because that would be good. Hello, everyone. Hello. 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 Is that where it is? Oh, it is. Okay. I'm putting it in the right hole. I'm putting it in the right hole. There we go. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Title of the show, Mr. Netta. Still call CPS on me. Yeah. Because he's trying to avoid it and ignore it, you know, in the chat. When y'all go over there and say it in the chat, like you did, Big Armon. You did. Like, you know that still happened, right? Yeah. You know you don't, don't you? You know you don't, don't you? Yeah, you know you and Trina don't y'all? Yes. Correct. Correct. Yes. So, we're going to talk a little bit about that. Correct. We're going to talk about Milagro Gramz. Wow. We haven't talked about her case with with Megan the Pegasus in quite some time. So we're going to talk about Megasus and Milagro a little bit. Now, last time we talked about them, shout out to Armon Wiggins. He was on Station Head with Nicki Minaj, and shout out to Nicki Minaj, and Milagro Gramz. Shout out to Milagro Gramz. Y'all know I don't have a problem with either. I don't have a problem with Armon, love him. I don't have a problem with Milagro, love her. Okay, I love them. Like, I don't have a problem with them. Like, okay. So, I saw that Armon had posted about Milagro allegedly hiding over 20,000 text messages from her lawsuit with Megan the Pegasus, y'all. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my goodness, shut your mouth and keep on talking. I said, so that happened, Armon, for real? I said, oh my word. How do you know? You know me. I like receipts. I deal receipts. So I'm like, how you know, Fred? How you, for real? So I went and watched this video. So, you know, Armon had someone come up and they were speaking, you know, whatnot about Millie and all of that. I said, girl. Wow. So I didn't know that Armon and Millie was beefing again, because I told y'all the last time I had checked, Armon and Millie was over there on Darcy. I have that effect on people. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So I had no idea, that they were like back into it because I thought, like they were fine because they was over there with Nicki Minaj, and it just seemed like they, Nicki called them pigs with lipstick on and all of that, and they was just sitting over there having them a good old time, right? So I did not know that they was beefing. So Armon, I was listening to his video of him over here on YouTube, and he was shading the out of Millie. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. So it's like, so I'm guessing y'all back to beefing? Because Armon wasn't dropping the content as somebody that was just like, how he was with Diddy. He was more so like, I'm biased, kind of just. So I don't feel like he was being biased with his commentary with the Megan Thee Stallion thing, but I do feel like it was more so of like geared to throw like shots at Millie. Is what it was giving. So, shout out to Karmic Resolution. I was over here listening to YouTube, and Armon had one live on Twitter Spaces. And Armon cussed Millie the out. I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, yeah, so y'all into it. Like, yeah, y'all definitely beefing. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, they're definitely have a problem again. It's like Armon and Millie. Can we all just be friends? Why can't we be friends? So, because they go back and forth. 1 minute they're cool, and then the next minute it's fuck you. It's like, whoa. Like, what is going on here? So I just get confused. So part of me feels like y'all gotta like each other at least a little bit. If y'all go back and forth. One moment y'all cool, and then next minute it's just like, no. Right? So we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna listen to what Armon had to say on Twitter Space. I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing, but we're gonna listen to a decent amount because I do think that there was a lot of good points that were made, not just by like Armon, but the other commentators that he had in his Twitter Spaces with him. I think a lot of them had a lot of good points in what they were stating about Millie, because some of them were unbiased, like they didn't have like an issue with Millie. They were just giving, how they felt. So I think it was a healthy conversation that Armon had with the people in his Twitter Spaces, but he definitely did not hold back on Millie, on Milagro. So I was like, well. Now, I don't know exactly what happened. If y'all know what happened between Millie and Armon to where they are not getting along again, you can definitely put it in the chat. I'm here for it. But again, I get confused because again, 1 minute I look up, they're fine. Like he'll be shouting her out on Station Hit. She'll be shouting him out and stuff, and he'll shout her out over here. She'll shout him out over here on YouTube, and then it's just like, wow. Yeah. Well. So we're gonna talk about that too. Now we're gonna start off with talking about Netta, you big Armon. You big Armon. So Netta is still over there upset. Even just went live right now upset. Just went live right now upset. Ooh, girl, when are you gonna learn that I'm always gonna be victorious? Are you ready to tell people why you called CPS on myself and others, but starting off with me? Are you ready to talk about that, Netta? Are you ready? Hold on, because I got it for you. Hold on, I got it for you.
And what I'm going to get Trina to do, this is what I'm going to get Miss Trina to do.
What you
gonna do? Netta can do it.
What you gonna get?
I get Miss Trina to go look some of y'all information and shit up. She looks it up, she bring it to me, and we call Child Protective Services on your ass. We call the police to your house. We call pizzas and order pizzas and stuff gets sent to your house. We contact your landlord. We gonna do all of that because this gonna be a new thing going on because y'all play too damn much. Y'all really do. Y'all play too much. And when we start back at y'all, because we got the money.
Oh, okay.
Us content creators, we got the money. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do to make
y'all got the money. Y'all got the money? You sure? Because I could pop you on that too. You sure y'all got the money?
I'll pay your car now. Yeah, today. That was calling me from there. So that's gonna come out of our savings. Gonna knock us down.
Knock us down. That's about to come out of our savings, and that's gonna knock us down. See, what people don't realize about this live that Charles was doing, and Netta said this information, Netta did not know Charles was live. Nettard would have never said this if he knew that Charles was live. He didn't. Charles has his phone to the side and is putting a chair together. So from Nettard's view, all she can see is Charles sitting there putting the chair together. That's it. He doesn't see that Charles is live. He would have never said that. He would have never said, they're about to take that 1,600. They're about to take this out of our account, and that's going to knock us down. That's going to knock us down. That's going to knock us down. Bat. Yeah, you would have never said that. You too proud. But you beg. So, yeah, you wouldn't have said that, dude, bitch. You would not have said that, Joe nigga. No, you wouldn't have. Not at all. You would have held that in. You would have sat over there ugly, pretending like you was just taking care of the bills. But instead, you're sitting over there stressed, because this window licker on the couch that can barely put a 5-piece chair together. He's sitting over here acting like he putting together a bunk bed set. Or a gas grill. Or say he really said, it's making me think a lot. He been working on that since 6 o'clock that morning, and it's 2 in the evening. But we want them. But we want them, girl. Okay, girl. So yeah, you would have never said that. You would have never said those words at all. Those words would have never came out of your bumpy mouth. If you would have known that Charles was live, you didn't. That's called God. That's called the Lord showing you and showing people to don't play with his anointed. Now again, why did you call CPS? Because I popped you, Nettard? Is that what happened? Is that what happened, bro? Is that why you mad, bro? That's why you're upset with me? Is that why you don't like me? Oh, you don't know? I'm just trying to find my way. Everybody got something to say. You gotta get the spit. Some type of game to play. Yes. I wish that they would come my way. Yes. Cause I just wanna get to the money. But they worried about me. Yeah. I can tell they want me to stall it. Yes. The money is the one who's calling. No. Call. How many times we gotta do this, bitch? Calling. No. Calling. No. Look at me. Look at me. My registry. Calling. No, you're on the second go. I need you on the first go. I'm gonna. Now you hear the first one. You want to. It's no. Call it. Now call it. No, it call. This is where you are, this is where I need you, this is where you are, this is where I need you, call it, I don't care what they say about oh my God, cause I'm gonna be still me, yeah. All I got is Charles and me, yes. And we are gonna still succeed, Big on mom. Succeeded. No, you going. No, it's still succeed. No, you can't. Still succeeded. Still succeeded. No, succeed. No, succeeded. Succeeded. Like this one. Still 16, still 16, 16. like a worm.
I don't care what they be saying,
but they say
that my feelings are showing. And I know it. It's okay because they watching me glowing.
like a worm.
I know it. It's showing.
Yes.
Y'all hate it, but we're still steady growing. Steady growing.
Why'd you hit? Why'd you hit? Why'd you hit? We steady growing.
They like to talk a lot, but don't know much. Run their mouth talking all this such and such.
It's okay, cause now I got a bag. Yes.
Can't let go of my
Hey.
Cause the old me, the new me, and you know it's gonna last because I got Netta and G.O.D. Cause the old me, the new me, and you know it's gonna last because I got Netta and G.O.D.
G.O.D. Yeah.
And I can see you talking and laughing.
Is
Me and Charles and Study going.
like a worm.
I don't care what they be saying, but they say that my feelings are showing. And I know it. It's okay because they watching me glowing.
Like a worm.
I know it.
I know it.
It's showing. Y'all hate it, but we're still steady growing.
We steady growing. We steady growing. Yes. Yes. That's how you have to say growing. We steady growing. Correct. So y'all, Netta, you're ugly. Yes. Oh, y'all, I want to show y'all something. No, I'm messy. No, I am messy. Charles, what is the fucking procedure when there is a woman on your live? Charles. Charles, what is the procedure when there is a woman on your live? Hold on, what it is a woman on your live? On your live. On your live. I have to show you guys. I have to show you guys. Shut up, ho. Okay, look, y'all. I have to show you where it won't hit. I have to show you. I have to show you where it won't hit. I have to show you. I have to show you where it won't hit. Hold on. I have to show you or it won't hit. Groove. Groove, can y'all see? Let me see. Let me see if y'all can see. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, look.
Good. Tired, but good.
That's good. Okay, chat. Let's go, chat.
Let's go, chat.
Double jump.
Oh shit, double. Oh damn, I'm sorry. Bro. Put it down, yo.
I appreciate
Ooh, you say his phone finna die. Netta creeped around that corner.
Oh shit.
Netta, you creeped around that corner, Netta. Netta, look. Look. This is what happened when he talked to a real woman. This is what happened when he talked to a real woman, not no made up one. Yes.
Let's go, chat. We got double jump.
Oh shit, double. Oh damn, I'm sorry, but my phone put it down.
I appreciate the roses.
Woo. Netta walked past that room. Look. Look, she beautiful. She beautiful. Thick as she wanna be. And you know she thick with it. Yes. She look amazing. Look. 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 Charles, you almost forgot what a real woman look like then. You say this coming in the room.
You guys,
Ugh.
I got one question. One question just bothering me in my head.
I have one question too. What happened to your meet and greet? What happened to your meet and greet, real?
Meet and greet? What you mean what happened to the meet and greet?
What happened to it? Nothing? Did you change the date? You ain't changed the date to the meet and greet?
They said the meet and greet got canceled. Did it?
It didn't happen.
He must have went on there and said the meet and greet got canceled. I didn't say nothing about a meet and greet got canceled.
2 hours before. 2 hours before.
How y'all doing? This is Miss Netta. I was just letting you guys know on June 14th, plans have changed. I will not be in Nashville.
His hair is everything.
I will be in North Carolina, okay? June 14th, me and Charles will be in North Carolina.
What happened to your meet and greet, Moose?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Charles, what is the procedure when you see a real woman?
I'm good. Tired, but good.
That's good. So like, okay, chat. Let's go, chat. We got double jump.
Oh shit, double. Oh damn, I'm sorry, but my phone for the dial yellow.
Okay, appreciate the roses.
Your phone finna die. Why it ain't die?
Oh shit.
Why it ain't die?
Oh damn, I'm sorry. But
He saw that text message from Netta. Get your ass off that live with that woman right now before I come in there and fat shit out of both y'all.
Oh damn, I'm sorry, but my phone for the dial yellow.
Okay, appreciate
Charles, if you don't get off the line with that woman up there, you're gonna be living with her. Can you stay with her? Can you stay with her? Charles, can you live over there instead of living over here? Can you move in? Does she got enough space? Is she gonna cook? Is she gonna make sure your lunch is ready? Is she only gonna cook for you? Is she only gonna cook for you? You better get your ass off that line right now if that woman up there, bitch, before I come there and slap both y'all. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. What did Netta message say? Can you live with her? what Netta say? Can you live with her? If you can't live with her, get off the live with her.
Let's go, chat. We got double jump.
Oh shit, dude. Oh damn, I'm sorry, but my phone for the dial yellow.
Okay, appreciate the roses.
But we supposed to be growing, and you in there was talking to women's.
I'm good. Tired, but good.
That's good. So like, okay, chat. Let's go, chat. We got double jump.
Charles, you need to go get your manhood out of that purse.
Oh shit, dude. Oh damn, I'm sorry, but my phone for the dial yellow.
Ooh, not about to die. It don't be about to die when you speak to men. Even when you was on that TikTok earlier with a man, it wasn't about to die. But then as soon as she pop up, all of a sudden your phone about to die. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah. Are you sure? No, because he was talking to a dude before this woman, and his phone worked just fine. Nothing about it's about to die, nothing. He's playing video games. And then on TikTok, because, it's just random people can come into your live when, you got your live open, right? And he clicks her, and she comes in, and, oh, shit, you fine. Oh, look at them thighs won't quit. I can make them real, baby, make it hips right there. You done made it, baby. You can make a baby. You can do something that can't do. That can't make no more, baby. But I still got stability. A lot of y'all ain't got that. I still got stability. Where is stability? Ooh, girl, where is the... Ooh, no, it's up here with Charles. Ooh, girl, he said he got stability.
Stability. So I'm good. Exactly.
He good.
Stability. I got stability.
He got stability. I got stability on my hands. Yes, I do. Exactly.
So I'm good.
Exactly. Ain't no E in exactly. I got stability. I got it. I got stability over here. Exactly. I got stability on my side. Yeah, that bitch might be ugly, but I still got stability over here. That's what I got. I sure do. Exactly.
That's why I said I'm glad where I'm at.
But we want him. Are you sure?
So,
correct. They said new word unlocked, new remedial unlocked.
I got stability.
I'm good. I'm good, motherfucker.
Stability.
I got in a bigger mind. I got stability in a bigger mind. I got me a husband, bitch.
Exactly. Stability on my side.
Yep.
So good.
I got me a male wife.
That's why I'm humble.
I'm good.
I'm glad where I'm at. I'm glad.
Right. I'm glad. I got a mama husband.
So yeah.
Yep. I'm good right over here. Yep, me and my mama.
Y'all don't got stability on your
a lot of y'all ain't got stability. A lot of y'all ain't got a mama nigga.
I got stability.
A lot of y'all ain't got. A lot of y'all ain't married y'all daddy.
Stability.
A lot of y'all didn't do that. I married my father. That's what I did. I married Joseph. And yeah. So I got stability. A lot of y'all ain't never had that. A lot of y'all ain't never married somebody that could be your parent. That's why a lot of y'all ain't got what I got. Stability. That's why I'm humble. I'm humble right now. Yup. I'm humble, correct. Yeah, I got me a male wife. Yeah. Correct. That's why y'all be struggling. I don't be struggling. That's why we over here in this trailer with stability. I got stability.
Exactly. Stability.
I got stable motherfucking ability.
Stability on my hands.
Absolutely. This is why you run when real women come in the room. That's why you run. What happened to your phone?
Good. Tired.
Is she not about to ruin your stability? She ain't about to ruin your stability.
Good.
That's good. So like, okay, chat. Let's go, chat. We got double jump.
Oh shit, double.
Oh yeah. Oh damn. Oh shit. Stability. Oh shit. I see my stability going away. I gotta go. My stability dying. I mean my phone dying. My stability dying. I mean my phone. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Oh shit. Oh, look my stability. Oh, my stability about to die. Oh shit. I gotta go. Yeah, it was nice talking to you though. Oh shit, look at that body. Oh shit, Netta could do the shit you could do. I wonder what you look like from behind. I know you don't look like it's two bit bricks. I bet you don't look like this. I bet you don't look like this right here. I bet you don't look like this. I bet you look good to the motherfucker. I bet you don't look like this. I bet you don't look like this from the back. I bet you. Oh, you got offline with that fine woman, that thick, vibracious, just curvaceous, voluptuous, eat a booty and a coochie, just eat every damn thing. For this, lick her toes, lick the bottom of her foot, the back of her neck. Do you not see who on this live with you, nigga? Do you not see all of this? Yes. I'm trying to eat it from the back. Like, what are you doing? Hello? Hello? I thought we wasn't that gay. I thought Netta was that gay. Look at her. Do you see that? And she can lead the way, she's trying her own. She can lead the way, she's trying her own. Look at her. Oh my God. I will bit her up like a fucking pretzel. A thick ass pretzel. And your phone died? No, his brain cells dying. Cause hello. You supposed to do this for the fellas. You supposed to keep on here as long as possible. What is wrong with you? And you let her go? Because you trying to hold on to your stability? You get that? So you can go hit this? You see them feet? Her feet is as big as that woman's torso. This big Armon. Look, his head is touching the cupboard. You see, the woman was as tall as the stove, just a little bitty, thick, petite thing. Look at her. Look. She's just close to the camera. She a little bit of sexy something. Look at her. But no. Your phone dying because that's a huge bitch. Are you kidding me? Because this is laying in the other room, but y'all swear y'all be in the same room. Because this snowman told you to get off the line. Because Frosty, that big ass back, wasn't getting off line with them, and he done stuffed this up in this damn switch to look like a Kleenex box. You got rid of a waist trainer for a diaper. Are you okay? Because Gigantor is in the kitchen. Back just as swole as yours. Knees knocking. Shaped like a Astro van. Look at this damn beep, 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 beep. Built up like a Oldsmobile. Look. Like putting titties on a Buick. This what you leave for this? You mean to tell me you got off of that live for Bill? I got me a Bill motherfucker Cosby. I got stable Cosby. I got hook stability. A lot of y'all ain't had hook stability. A lot of y'all ain't married y'all uncle aunties. A lot of y'all ain't do that. A lot of y'all, they just either a whole man or a whole woman. I married somebody that got titties at the top and dick at the bottom. I'm like, yeah. And we like, this is what you got off live for. Oh, girl. And I know Joe got ain't working with a lot. I know because they said if you don't use it, you will lose it. It's an any reach. They said if you don't use it, you gonna lose it, girl. It's an any. It's internal. It went back in. Graham. Mm-hmm. Just balls sitting right there with a little head to pee. That's it. Just a little head right there. Yeah, that's it. Micro type of situation. Ooh, girl. They said if you don't lose, you gon' lose. It took so long to bank it. I may never have that recipe. Oh, girl. So, ooh, y'all, look. Ooh, y'all, So you was like, look. Who do that? Look at her. She just reek of sex. Like, she just look at her. Like, yes, Lord. Yes, turn around. Go over there. Can you get something out the microwave? What's in the microwave? Ma'am, can you open up the microwave, please? What you got in your cupboards? Let me put some in it. Whatever you ain't got, I'm going to sing you real quick. So you go in. You ain't got no season salt. Get the season salt. Go over there. Can we see what's in the microwave? What's on top of the cupboard? Up there. You want to get up there and look? It's a little shadow up there. You don't want to climb on top of the thing real quick, real slow? In front of the phone, you want to turn the phone a little bit? Yes. Can you reach up there? It's a shadow. It just bothered me. I don't want nothing to hurt you. Can you go grab one of them Hot Pockets and see how fast they cook? Put it in the microwave real quick. And then see how fast. Just stop it every minute just to see if it's done. Type of situation with the phone turned right at you, please. That's just what that word. So he's supposed to be giving one for the fellas. He's supposed to be helping us out. But no, he want to be gay. He want to be gay. Talking about your phone about to die. No, you know that moose keep coming walking past that damn room. It's but that word that out there knocking furniture over and stuff. Meds. Because he could never. Joe, you really feel like you giving this and this, don't you? You really feel like in your mind, this is what you giving. In your mind, this is what you giving. And my girl, please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. This is what you giving in your mind. You was thick in your own fucking mind. So yes, in your mind, this is who's standing in the kitchen. This is who's standing. Greg, this is what he think he giving. You cannot tell him. You cannot tell Joseph that that's not basically him in the kitchen right now. Dreads, bodies, all of that. Ooh, Rev. Ooh, Rev. Ooh, this is what he mad at. This is what he mad at. Look at them hips. You know I'm on tonight, her hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel a twine. That action, you can just see it, baby, this is production. Yes, look at her. Look at her. Beyonce, Beyonce. Shakira, Shakira. Look at her. Ooh, look at those hips. Ooh, look at those thighs. Ooh, look at that waist. Ooh, look at that chest. Ooh, no BBL Joseph. Ooh, Rev. BBL Joseph. Ooh, ooh, look, she can have those pants on that ain't no bump in the middle of her legs or nothing. There ain't no bump in the middle of her legs or nothing. It just looked like a honey pot, Lord. It just looked like a honey pot. It looked like it smelled like water, Lord. So that's just all that worth. Look at her. She's been fine her whole goddamn life. And she know it. Look at her. Nettered. And she ain't no spring chicken. Still fine as she wanna be. And you know she thick with it. This what you mad at. This why his phone all of a sudden was dying. Because it wasn't dying when he first clicked on this live. It sure was not. Listen, Netta. His phone would have been dying, wouldn't it have been?
Yeah. Good. Tired, but good.
Good, tired. Nothing about his phone about to die. He looked down at that phone and saw a text message from a big Armon.
So like, okay, chat. Let's go, chat. We got double jump.
Look at her. God.
Oh shit, double. Oh damn, I'm sorry, but
Right, because I started, I got a Woody too. The closer she got to the camera, that it's like, whoa. So it's just like, I wonder what all that feel like. I wonder when you're in the thing, up in the thing, you put your tongue up in the thing, and your finger in the thing, your finger in the thing, and the thing, and the thing, and the thing. So it's just like, that's just what that word. That's just what that word. Like, look at her. God damn. Like, where do you come from? Don't you ever leave me. Did you just drop something? You don't want to pick it up? You don't want to get it? You don't want to grab it? You sure? Did your earring just fall? You don't want to pick it up? You don't want to pretend like you need to pick it up anyway? You sure? Okay, well, it's your world. It's your world, baby girl. Man. Look at her. All of this was done on purpose by the Lord. Thank you, God. Look at her. There is a God. How could there not be? Look at her. And there also is a devil. Look. It's a devil too. It's a devil too, Lord. It's a devil too, because look at what created this. Look at this bat. This yellow bat, this goosey bat. What do we call this shape? Like, what is it, like a polygon or what do we call it? It's given like transmission. Gas can, like, what do we call this shape? No, I'm sure you about calling CPS on me, ho. Or what do we call this shape? What do we call this? What do we? Ooh, toothpaste. Ooh, not Tin Man. Y'all are so mean. I love it. Ooh, a hidden figure. Yes. Ooh, icebox bill. I cannot. Refrigerator bill. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Ooh, Miss C said, call around. Ooh, I cannot. Double pencil. Ooh, not peanut. SpongeBob. Correct. Fruit slide. I could not. It is giving like shaped like an oven with the door open. Yes. Get ooh, not a bag of potatoes. Joseph, they fry you. BBL, Joseph, they is frying you. Ooh, not deep freezer. Ooh, Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Ooh, trapezoid. Wow. I thought I was meaning that. I thought I was it's giving Lego block. Ooh, y'all be fried. Y'all be fried. Johnny Bravo body, stop, dear. Stop. More like a bag of beats. Y'all are about to get put in time. An egg roll. Oh my God, yes. I'm feeling that. Ooh, buffalo butt. I'm feeling that, girl. I'm feeling the egg roll, girl. It's giving that butts bit off of. Ooh, not Tetris. No, y'all just said any damn thing. Ooh, school bus. The little one. Ooh, freaking matrix loaded. I cannot. Just a bag of rocks. Paper towel holder. Yes. 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 Ooh, not a wisdom tooth. Ooh, that is not nice. That is not nice. Why is he like, because I am, girl. Because I am. He still called CPS and he's still ugly. So yeah, man, that ooh plunger, I cannot honeycomb. Reality check, no. Ooh, not the black one. What the hell? What the hell? I cannot. I cannot. He's extremely nosy. He is very so much. Ooh, not dumbbell. Yes, loving it. T-Rex. Okay. Shall I go on his life? Stupid. Oh my God. He would let me up there. Y'all already know him because you know already I would drag for the grills. I would drag for the grills. I would really have him in his feeties. Like dragging him to his face. Me over here gathering you. It's just the roast is just the key. But to your face, bitch, I'm gonna get rid of your monetization. I'm gonna drag you so hard, girl. I'm gonna go up under the grave. I'm gonna go past dark. I'm gonna go past evil. Like, oh yeah, you be playing with me and my jits, you play with me and my cubs. Oh yeah, just know it's beef forever. Yeah, there will never be any working out of anything, us having a conversation and coming to not at all. Not that's just not happening. You better ask around. My mama told me, and you better shop around, ho. Ooh, girl. Look at Netta. Look. Look, ooh, yeah. Get into it. Show your family. Look at that shape.
Yes, y'all, me and Charles.
Ooh, real.
Swimming pool going out there. We have the
hopper tub.
It look like it's on 79.
We have the hopper tub.
So
Grill. Hold on, let me see. Grill. 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 Yeah, we about to switch gears. But hold on a second.
now you know well.
Netterd. Know that you will never win.
Oh my God.
You will never win, Netterd. You will never win.
That might be time to go
He's
to
on my fussing. He owed $400, Sean. To who? To his moderators. To his moderators. Yes, I'm very messy. Mm-hmm. Correct. I'm very so messy. I'm messy. I'm petty. I'm all of that. Roxy said a melted. Ooh, not a melted good bar. I cannot, Roxy. Yeah, I'm messy. I'm petty. I'm all those things. All I want to know is who's going to do something about it. What are you going to do about it? Yeah, I don't care about that. Yes, very so much. I'm all those things. Very so much. I admit it. I don't shy away from it. I'm not Netterd. You know, I don't act like, you know, I'm not messy. I'm not this. I'm not that. No, I am. I am those things. I will stand on it. Oh, not a brown egg. Some dude's supposed to have booked him in May. And what happened? He was supposed to give his moderators, Erica, just hit us up yesterday. Shout out to Erica. She said that Joseph was supposed to pay her $90 too. So now everybody lying? Everybody lying but Joseph, right? So Joseph clearly told his moderators that he was going to be giving them $90 every, 45 days? It was pretty much like once a month. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So, I guess everybody lying, you know. And then he promising it to people that y'all say he didn't show. Now he has to pay $450 back. So obviously they gave him money, and he didn't fulfill. Was it the steak and shake? Was it the Steak and Shake? What do you mean $450? Like, what, he pay him like 500? What, he pay him like 500? Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Now, what does that have to do with me? It has a lot to do with me, ho. A lot to do with me. Oh, for an interview. A lot to do with me. Because if it didn't have anything to do with anybody, Joe Nigga, that big Armon, would not be glad talking about it. Shut up. We can't talk about things that you're not talking about. Anytime you come over here, it's content. So somebody want to go live right now talking about, oh, Shonda be with this, Shonda be with that, whatever. All I have to do is shut up. I'm not going to go live like, oh my God, why are you guys talking about what I was talking about? You look and sound stupid. You absolutely do. If it wasn't our business, then he would shut up about it. You come on YouTube and you open your mouth, it's everybody's business now. I don't get to come live and say, oh my God, can you guys help me with my bills? I need help. Can you send me Cash Apps? Can you send me GoFundMe? Can you guys send me PayPal? Can you do this and do that? Blah, 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 blah. And then when somebody says, I have a question or says something about it, or a content creator's content, why are they talking about it? It's not their business. Then you probably shouldn't have went live and said anything at all. Then they couldn't say anything. But I could say something because Joseph's saying something. So back to the subject at hand. So Joseph got paid by a content creator to $500 from what it seems. Is that why he's only saying he has to pay $450 of it back? Is 50 of it like a... Because I doubt he gave him $1,000 and was just like, you only have to give me $450 back. Who is the YouTuber? Who is the YouTuber? I'd love to talk to that person. Who is the YouTuber? Putter. Do we have any idea who the YouTuber is? We should get that tea. We should get that tea on who the YouTuber is. And I'll reach out. I'll definitely reach out. Jamie, right? I'll definitely reach out to the YouTuber. So, like, what happened? You paid old dirty Netta. You paid old dirty Netta to do what? And what? So Nettard's mad because what the YouTuber must have. Did the YouTuber already say something? Did the YouTuber already go out? Tony Blaze. Ooh. Tony Blaze. Oh my God, it'll still come up right now. Oh, girl. Let's get all over this right now. Oh, it has one Z. Calm down your Z, Sean. Boy or girl? Boy or girl? Because there's like a lot of them out now. Boy, okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Look at y'all. Oh my God, I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all so nosy. Like me. Tony Blaze. Is it him? Is it him? Joe paid him. Joe paid him what? Wait, that's a music video. Oh, Joe paid him back. Hillary Sanchez posted him. Shout out to Hillary Sanchez. I love her. We need to talk. Hillary! Because you be in my chat and all this stuff. Hillary! I need to talk to her. I like her. I like her. She's amazing. She's amazing. I'm subscribed. It's the Miss Hillary Sanchez show, right? I don't know if you subscribe to her. Yeah, it's her. It's her. Okay, y'all said that Hosif is live over there. They're going back and forth. Who? Who, girl? You know I'm nosing. Joe paid him. Oh, okay. Tony Blaze put out a Vixel. Joe should have paid that boy back months ago. Also, he was requesting the money back months ago, but he just sending it to him now. Bigger man. Bigger man. Joe paid him 3 months later. It's given this.
Hey, your car now.
Please hit the like.
Yeah, today. That's what you call me, man. Well, that's gonna come out of our savings. Gonna knock us down. And we're at the 15.
Money is funny. Mods ruined his channel. Well, Mods didn't ruin his channel. Him thinking that people like him ruined his channel. Yeah. See, he got Mods to get rid of all of the trollers. See, you have bot trolls, and then you have people that actually troll. So a lot of the people that trolled Joe Nigga is here now. Correct. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So a lot of people that was trolling him, they were still watching. So there were still active viewers. Who cares if people troll in the chat? The only time it truly matters if someone is trolling in the chat is if you are insecure. Because if you're not insecure, who cares? I'm not insecure about my sexuality. I'm not insecure about what I look like. I'm not insecure about any of those things. So a person can like comfort me. So it's just like, I really don't care. At all. What words in a chat have to say to me, I really don't care. Anything, I'll throw some shade your way and keep it moving. But I'm not going to make my show about you. All of that, I'm not about to go get moderators. Just no, that's stupid. When you are a troll yourself. See, Joe Nigga, you don't have an actual talent. You don't. Your food, the majority of the time, 88% of the time, do you still have your wrench? No. He did finally figure out who I was and got rid of my wrench. Correct. I think what he had, one of his moderators do it. But I had a wrench. He never went live and said I didn't have a wrench. Now, one point in time, did Joe Nigga go live and be like, he lying, he ain't got no wrench? Yeah. That's why all the mods come to me, because we're mod brothers and sisters. Like, we're mod brothers and sisters. Yeah, Joe Nigga doesn't have a talent. So you are a troll. You're going viral. A lot of people become viral off trolling. Meaning, Joseph was trolling himself. Remember the skits that Joseph would do? Making fun of himself, making fun of larger people, making fun of black women, making fun of gay men, and just, well, not necessarily gay men, just black women, because he never did any, like, gay skits to where it's, like, guy on guy. He was always, sitting there pretending like he's pregnant and taking pregnancy tests. That's all woman-related. That has nothing to do with gay men. I've never peed on a stick before, and I've had no, for what? For what? I don't have a uterus. I don't have ovaries. There's no reason for me to pee on a stick. Not even for fun. Okay? Just waste of a pregnancy test. Waste of a test. If you ask me. Yeah. So that, to me, it's stupid. So that's what he was doing at first, trolling. So you became viral for trolling. When you were doing with Charles, that was trolling. Charles, you illicit Reddit. It's trolling is what that is. You're not a professional chef. All of the food that you cook looks very amateur, very bland. The flavors look like they're all over the place. You add things in that don't necessarily supposed to be there. Although you're a ghetto chef. That's what you give. So just because you cook for a long time does not make you a chef. Not at all. That just means that you've been making nasty food for a long time. That's what that means. Now, things like soul food and things like those, that's different. Because soul food usually comes from a feeling. And most people try to mimic a feeling that they had when they were either younger, something like that. That's why it's culture based. With black people, we will look back and think of all the foods that were cooked for us at Thanksgiving, and we will try to imitate those things, the taste and all of that. If we really liked greens, we're gonna try to make the best greens we can. If we don't have our successors to come and make it for us, we're gonna do it on our own. Dressing, turkey, all that. So that those things that is going on, it's more so traditions. What makes it soul food, and some soul food can be really good. So I don't think that you need to go to like culinary school to cook soul food. No, you can learn how to cook soul food very well if you have the proper teacher, someone teaching you, not just going in there winging it, and that's what Joseph does. He wings it. Yeah, these aren't professional recipes that other people follow, people in your family. No, you're just throwing together what you think will look and taste good, and it don't. The presentation is horrible. His presentation with the food has always been horrible. The number one rule in setting plates, never do a paper plate. How lazy is that? To put food on a paper plate. Paper plates are for like gatherings, barbecues, stuff like that, where you got extra people at your house and whatnot, and you ain't got enough fine china for everybody, something like that. So, but yeah, the majority of your food looks a mess. It's always plated horribly. Like, it just doesn't look appetizing. It's not something you sat down, and it looks really cheap. It doesn't look like because you can take a brioche bun and cut it and make it smaller and whatnot, just so the presentation of the burger looks so much better. When I toast it and make it look, all of the presentation looks nasty. Presentation is one of the number one things when it comes to food. But I'm a foodie. So when I go to a restaurant, when I order something, depending on how it looks when you set it down, it's going to make me want it even more. Not the picture. I want to see what it looked like when you sat it in front of me. Because the double cheeseburgers look amazing on the front of the menu at McDonald's, but when you order, they just throw that shit together. You open it, the onions falling out, and the pickles, it's 4-5 pickles right on top of each other, and all that. It's like you bite into it, you're like, oh, what is going on? Because the picture don't look like that. The picture, the pickles all spread out, and the tomato on the top, and you open that, you be like, what is this? Like, the hell? It don't look like that. Like, So if it's not going to look like the precinct, like how you're saying you're going to cook it, then I'm not interested. You show me a big Juicy Lucy burger and it's like lava cheese coming out of it and whatnot. That's what I'm going to expect you to sit down. You're not about to bring me 2 patties on top of each other. That's not what I ordered. Like, no. So then you say you're about to cook lasagna and then you present it. It does not look like lasagna. Lasagna does not look like that. Presentation is key. Like, you making goulashes and whatnot. That look like Hamburger Helper. Like, it doesn't look good. When he makes hamburgers and stuff, it looks like cheap bread. No, if you're going to be doing something for presentation, it needs to look good. So go get the best bread you can find. You can just get a little bit of it. You don't have to go out and spend $20, $30 on a loaf of bread. Like, you don't have to do that. But you do want us to look good. Put some stuff on sourdough bread or something like that. Change it up. Like, that, because the presentation always looks bad. He's never cooked anything and sat it on a plate in front of Toph, and I'd be like, ooh, that look good. Like, I want to try that. Never. Now, I follow Soul Food Lady, and it's nothing that she makes that I don't want to eat. And it could be nasty. I mean, but it looks amazing. It looks really good. How that macaroni and cheese souping into that and falling or wrapping around. Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. So it's like, yeah, everything she cooks. It looks amazing. But there's not one dish that Netta has made. And I'm just like, I want to try a piece of that. He ugly, but that food look good. I've never, it's the ugly person cooking it, but it looked good. That looked fire. Now I've seen many videos. And it's not to even throw any shade or tea or anything like that. If you were a great cook, it would have been noticed. Someone would have came through and been like, look, we need to put a cooking show together for you. No, just off a presentation alone, it looks bad. It looks very amateur. And people love to see amateur people make really good food, because then they feel like, oh, okay, well, if you can do it, hell, I can do it. You know, it's different when a culinary chef is making something, a sous chef, you know, or something like that is cooking something. Like, yeah, I don't have your education in this, like degrees and certain seasonings and stuff to put together. I have no idea, you know, how you're going to concoct this food. But I I want to. I'll eat what you cook, you know, but I would never try to copy a sous chef or chef. Well, no, because it's stuff that they're doing that they're not even gonna show us. You know, like it looked like they making it as basic as they can for us to be able to cook. But if they cooked it, they would cook it completely different. They would not cook it like that. They're not about to give you their specialties and all that stuff. They're not about to do that. Because people steal and stuff all the time. They do. Like, oh, now we're gonna use that and put that, in our food, and now we're going to use that method. Instead of doing that, we're going to do it like that now. And then they sell it, and what, so it's competition out here. So again, chefs are not about to give out their secrets like magicians. Like, they're not going to tell you exactly, what their recipes are, but they'll give you a good idea, a good place to start. And be like, yeah, this tastes really good like this, and you ain't got to do nothing else to it, just like this, and it's fire. But if you want to dress it up and stuff like that, go right ahead. You want to add your own little oomph, on there. If you think something else will make it taste better, or if you have a taste bud for something else and you may want to add a different recipe, go right ahead. Knock yourself out. But with Joseph, it does not give that. And then he can't have a cookbook, because I seen somebody just say cookbook. Joseph can't have a cookbook because Joseph don't know what he... Listen.
15 take away 7 take away 15. 7 take away 15 is 600.
7 take away 15 is 600.
7 take away 15 is 600.
7 take away 15 is 600. If he can't get that right, he's shortchanging himself right now. If he can't get that right, how he's supposed to do teaspoons, tablespoons? You don't get to write as an ingredient, pour enough sugar until you think that it's enough. That's not an ingredient. And just the sprinkles of salt. Like, no. You teaspoon, tablespoon, quart. You need to know what those things are, to have a cookbook and whatnot, so people can follow a recipe. How are you going to follow that? They put enough salt in it so you can taste the salt. When you can taste the salt, what if my taste buds are different than yours? What if it's harder for me to taste salty foods? Are we not gonna? Again, you have to be educated in order to do stuff like that. Now, he can have somebody ghostwrite him a cookbook. He could do that. Mm-hmm. Correct. White people, since he loved them so much. Does he really put sugar in everything? Yes, Roxy. Pretty much. Yes. Pretty much. He puts sugar in everything. Pretty much. Joe buy eggs, people from Piggly Wiggly. Right. He had the nerve to say, yeah. And that's what I was also saying earlier. Like, you don't have a talent. You were just viral for being ugly. Fact. Correct. You were viral for being ugly, and Charles went viral because people didn't understand how somebody could sleep with you. Fact. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Joseph became viral for how ugly he is. Fact. Mm-hmm. Correct. Mm-hmm. Not viral skits. Because if his skits were viral, he would still be doing them. He would still be making $15,000, $30,000 a month. So it wasn't the skits. That's why I said he came into our lane. I wasn't in his lane. I don't do skits. I'm a commentator. I'm a YouTuber. I talk about trending topics. That's what I do. I go live with my audience. That's what I do. Joe Nigga wasn't going live. He wasn't a commentator. He wasn't on TikTok, none of that stuff like that, besides putting up videos. Skits. Same thing with Facebook. Skits. Wasn't doing none of that other stuff. Not at all. He was too busy down talking everything, down talking YouTube and all that stuff. Oh, I'm over here on Facebook where it's at. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it just came in all wrong. Just came in all wrong and ugly. That's it. That's why that was viral. People just cannot believe that something looked like Joe. People just like, whoa. If we keeping it honest, if it was the skits that made him viral and Charles viral, then they would still be viral and they would still be doing skits. They're not. So it wasn't that. What it was is that Joseph was hideous. That is why a lot of people checked out too when he started going to Dr. Jing Jing and getting into things with the bowls and potholes and keloids and, you know, all of that stuff removed from his face. People started to check out because they were there to make fun of him. That's why he don't have nearly as many people he's used to having in his chat or get nearly as many as views because people can't speak freely. That's why he got moderators. But it's like the people that like you is few and short. Like, it's not like a long list. So you still have people that will go over there and troll and try to do everything in their power to not either get timed out or blocked by the moderators, but are still letting him know that they don't like him. So if we're keeping it honest, that's the reason. And that's also the reason people are checking out. Checking out because you're trying to rid what they come to stare at. And also checking out because you have moderators. And your moderators are basic. Like, they block any and everything. So there's no fun in that. So then people are going to go elsewhere. And you think you're hurting them, but you're really not. Because they could just take their view elsewhere. They come to places like me, Miss Hillary, and so many others and speak freely and say the things that they would say to your face, but you keep having them timed out and blocked. So they can't. So then they come over to people like us and they get out what they feel like they need to get out. They say what they feel like they need to say, what they try to tell you. But you didn't want to hear. So if I'm going to keep it frank, yeah, there is no more Saul and Netta. Like, that's over. They have to do something different if they want people to find interest in them again. Because all that's over with. It's been over. There's no viral. There's none of that. Ain't nobody knocking on their door. Ain't nobody checking for them. Ain't nobody looking for them. Like, it's just not happening. And the reason why is because Netta was so insecure that as soon as he got his hands on a little money, he used it to fix all of the things that he felt like people were talking about. Not the things that he was insecure about, the things that people talked about. Correct. People thought he was ugly, so he tried to do things to his face. People was calling him big when he first came out because he was bigger. So he did everything he could to get a BBL, lose weight, liposuction. He did all those things. Like 100%. Absolutely. JB, you didn't have to remove that person's message. Because I'm always down there to shoot about myself, but a bitch has to know me. So that's a weird thing to say to somebody you don't know. You don't know me. Are you ready to hear our truth about you? You know me? Weird. I'm all for it. It's just the person that said I need to know. Other than that, go right ahead. Go off. If you like one of my cousins or one of my really good friends, you know, a brother or somebody like that, aunt, uncle, something like that, somebody that know me, go right ahead. Could be a harsh truth or truth, or go right ahead. But a hoe that know me because they hit the play button, okay. You hear something? That didn't go over well. So, yeah, that's the truth. You bigger mom. You bigger man. So, yeah, it's a wrap for them. And again, the reason why people were featuring Joseph in the first place is because he's ugly. That's fact. Fact. It was a troll. Like, people felt like he was trolling, and the main reason why I feel like people was coming in the chat feeling like they could be honest with him is because he ugly. Like, you know what you look like, right? So yeah, like you know, you over here giving Uggs. So when we come over here, just let us roam. Because I would have. If a whole bunch of people wanted to come over here and troll me, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. You know, but the difference is I'm not ugly. So that's the difference. So a lot of stuff people say that, Joe nigga, you can't say that to me. So yeah, I mean, you come waste your time. You come right ahead. Yeah, that's why my moms take care of y'all, because it's just like, Sean's fine. Y'all try it. No, Sean is definitely very cute. He's a very handsome guy. Like him. Sean is aesthetically pleasing. Y'all not about to play his face. Not at all. We've seen ugly on YouTube. It stings charge unless it's ready. So it's like, yeah, as long as you look like that, you're good. Like, he's like the new standard of ugly. You know, Joseph made a lot of people feel like they can do commentary, because a lot of people was hiding that looked like him. Okay? There was bats everywhere, just upside down in caves, just waiting for the nighttime to come outside where people really can't see them. But Joe was one of the first bats that wanted to come outside during the day. That show people like, look, all you need is some glasses. All you need is some glasses. And you can see during the day. So that's just what that were. Okay. So yeah. He made a lot of, because it's been a lot of Fraggle Rocks that done surfaced since, So he has given them a very false sense of confidence. Gross. Moving right along, let's get into Armon, Millie, and Megan the Pegasus. So y'all, let's get into it. So Megan Thee Stallion secures gag order against Milagro, Gramz, and defamation suit. I was like, oh my gosh, shut your mouth and keep on talking, because I want to hear all of this from a minute ago. Just because I haven't really been, keeping up on what's been going on with Millie, okay? But as of recently, it's been news dropped that Millie, Milagro, Gramz from Mob Radio, had been holding over 20,000 text messages, WhatsApp app messages, Instagram messages, iCloud, messages from Megan's team. And then, I don't know, her and Armon were into it again. So, we're going to talk about that too. So, Megan Thee Stallion has successfully gained a gag order against Milagro Gramz amid her defamation lawsuit against the blogger. According to Billboard, Milagro, whose real name is Milagro Cooper, I'll just say that, will legally have to stop posting about Megan Thee Stallion as their legal battle wages on. Megan sued the infamous blogger over her alleged harassment of her as a staunch supporter of Tory Lanez, who is currently in prison for pop-howling Megan Thee Stallion, Megan the Pegasus. Megan's attorneys claim that the blogger was fully invested in leading the public smear campaign against her. The lawsuit alleges that Tory Lanez paid Milagro to continue spewing rumors and misinformation against the Houston rapper, also fueling the drama surrounding the Pow Pound. She referred to Milagro and Lane's alleged deal as a campaign of harassment, leading her to launch the case against the social media critic. Enough is Enough, her team wrote in 2024, Miss Pete is a victim of violent crime and champion of women's rights. Rights to her millions of fans worldwide will no longer stand for a defended campaign of harassment. Given the allegations, a judge ruled in favor of Megan the Pegasus on June 4th, restricting Milagro's ability to reference the Grammy winner publicly. There's an accusation that you defame her. So what I have to do as a judge in this case is at least contain the information that's going around in social media from you right now on this case. So it's like, Millie, girl, I really shouldn't have took this judge to do all of this, girl, for you to just stop talking about Megan the Pegasus. Like, girl, Millie. However, the gag order works both ways. And the reason why I say that is because, I'll tell you what. The 30-year-old also received a court order not to speak on Milagro either. The judge added, and the plaintiff would be required to do the same. If she were posting about you or the case, that would be highly inappropriate as well. Megan has not, so she's not. Attorneys for Megan the Pegasus even emphasized how Milagro's social media comments suggested that the hit rapper played a role in Lane's stabbing while in a California prison last month. Her legal team maintains that Milagro's continued bashing of the rapper could provoke others to harm her. What I've described is the least of it. It has taken on more of a serious level. It's risen potentially, at least our judgments, to a level of incitement. There's a real risk that people could act on the defendant's statement, said Megan Thee Stallion's attorney, Robert Shorts. On Milagro's team, the news comes as a source, new counsel after Lane's defense team dropped her as a client over legal expenses. While Lane's fight for his own appeal, Milagro had to crowdfund to pay for a new legal team. Crowdfund. So that, what is it, like GoFundMe? Like that? Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. And I was wondering, like, with this whole new counsel thing, I'm like, what's the mean? So she having Tory lawyers? Like, what? With the gag orders in effect, Milagro's deposition remains scheduled for July 1st. So then I went and looked, I'm like, okay, so what's going on with these attorneys? Because it says that on Milagro's team, the news comes as she sourced new counsel after Lane's defense team dropped her as a client over legal expenses. So due to money, it sounds like they dropped her like she couldn't afford them, is what it's given, because that's usually the only time. So I would, is it going to pull up? I agree. Oh, no, already on it. Just like first. Okay, yeah. So close that up. What's going on? Okay, so I went to look for Milagro's lawyers because from what I gather, it's like, does she even have an attorney at this point? Because she's going to need one going against Megan, because Megan's team is no joke. So let me pull this up. Right here. Blogger Milagro Gramz loses second lawyer in Megan Thee Stallion defamation case. Crazy. Now, I know the United people withdrew, but I didn't know that a second one had. In a swift turn of events, Milagro Gramz finds herself without legal counsel again. So right now, does she not have a lawyer? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving that she does not have an attorney. The blogger faces a defamation suit from rapper Megan Thee Stallion in Florida's Southern District Court. In a swift turn of events, Milagro Gramz finds herself without legal counsel again, and this was published on June 3rd. So the month before last. Okay, wait. The blogger faces a defamation suit from rapper Megan Thee Stallion in Florida's Southern District Court. Her attorney, Michael Hayden, from United People Inc., filed to withdraw from the case, stating financial difficulties have arisen with United the People Inc. and Milagro. So I always said that even if United said that they were going to help Milagro pro bono, I feel that they were talking about, if we can settle this outside of court, we will handle this like no fees. Like we'll take care of it, ourselves. But for this to go to trial, I don't think that they ever intended it to go that far. I think that United thought that they could get this handled right away, not realizing that this was a personal vendetta with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan wants Millie. She doesn't want to make an example out of Millie or anything like that. I really don't feel like it's that. This is like Millie's a guinea pig to other people that have been coming for Megan. I don't think that. I think that she personally does not like Milagro. 100%. I think it's personal. I think that she just don't like her. And I've always said that. I don't. I think that if she had her way, her and Millie would square up in the middle of the street. I think that's how Megan feels about Millie. I just think that she just don't like the girl. At all. So any way that she can ruin her life, I think Megan is going to do that. She's going to do that. I think this shows Millie how much our words affect certain celebrities. Because I think Megan would have had to been having her ear to the street, listening to a lot of Millie for her to take this personal. And again, I do feel like Megan started off as a fan of Millie. I think that, I mean, both of them are from Houston. Millie started off loving Megan. You know, when I was listening to Millie faithfully back in the day before I became a content creator, she loved Megan Thee Stallion. She always had nice things to say about her. I always said, you know, how beautiful she was and, you know, thick and, you know, proud to be from Houston because she was from there, you know, and all that stuff too. Like, she was a big fan of Megan Thee Stallion. So I think that's when Megan was listening to Millie and liked Millie. Megan was an up-and-comer. She didn't have, like, Rock Nation and all of that stuff when she first came out, like, Big Old Freak, all that stuff. She didn't have all that stuff going on. She was just with, what was that, 15 or 1 or whatever. So she was with them over there with Carl and whatnot as a new artist rising. And I think that's when Megan was a fan of Mob Radio and listened faithfully. We never know who's listening. I said it all the time. You never know who's sitting in your audience. You never know. You could be some of the biggest stars in the world, sit there, watch you religiously, watch you every single day, and you have no idea that they know who you are, any interests, like, no idea. So I think that Megan was definitely listening and liked Millie. And then when all of this toy stuff happened, I don't know, I feel like in ways, although I think that Millie already had a difference of opinion of Megan before the toy situation, but I think that it intensified with Megan feeling like maybe betrayed by Millie. Like, I thought you was cool. I thought, you know, maybe one day, like, we can meet or something like that. I don't know. I think because it's personal. Like, because y'all don't know each other, so usually that's when things become personal, when you know a person. Personal. But no, I think that Megan was a big fan and was let down by Millie, you know, choosing Team Tory and going as far as, like, speaking to him, befriending him, going to court dates with him, out to eat and stuff with him and his family. Yeah, I think that that's what made it personal, because she liked her. She started off liking Millie. And again, they're from the same place, all that. Yeah. And Houston listen to Millie. They do. Houston definitely with Millie. So, grill. Okay. Her attorney, Michael Hayden, okay, we read that part. And Milagro Gramz, making it unreasonably difficult for United the People Inc. to continue effectively representing Milagro Gramz as ProHack Vice Counsel in this matter, unable to secure local Florida counsel, wrote Hayden in the court filing shared to All Hip Hop. The court granted Hayden's request to step down. This comes shortly after her previous attorney, Michael A. Pansier, also quit, citing both unpaid fees and client disagreements as reasons for dropping the case. Filed last October, the lawsuit from Megan Thee Stallion claims Millie spread false information about her, blah, blah, blah. When the blogger tried to dismiss the case, Chief Judge Celia struck it down. The judge stated that standard press protections didn't apply since Graham's work fell short of basic journalism standards. United the People Inc. running with just 2 criminal attorneys said they couldn't afford to continue working on the case without risk of possible collapse. Their court filing stated without local Florida counsel to act as lead counsel, United the People cannot continue to represent the defendant from California, or it will suffer extreme financial burden, likely ruin. So they're saying that this case is going to be a very expensive one, and filing all of the grants and the motions and all of that and whatnot. Our company is a newer company, and we only have 2 criminal defense attorneys. So it's going to suck up the majority of our time. So we won't be able to take in new clients or work with people and whatnot, because we're going to be working about this case around the clock, and we have to keep bringing in new clients so that we can keep the lights on and the bills paid here at our company and whatnot, taxes, all that stuff that we got to pay. All that. Yeah, we will be in financial ruin if we are not at least paid for it. So if Millie could afford their services, then they would have went on with it, is what it's given. That they would have kept on the good fight. But since she can't afford to keep them, basically, you know, which that's a lot to put on a one person, like, yeah, Millie, you're going to need to keep all of our lights on, pay all of our bills, all this. What? You know, like, she got her own bills and stuff to pay. So, Yeah, that's a big burden to put on someone. Be like, yeah, you got to keep the lights on. The court extended Graham's deadline to find a new lawyer to represent her. So she started a a Give Send Go fundraiser titled Save New Media, asking for contributions to meet a $100,000 target for legal costs, describing her situation as a fight for independent voices. The lawsuit also accuses her of working as a paid spokesperson for Tory Lanez, the rapper convicted of pop-powing Megan in 2020. As Gramz searches for new attorneys, this case moves ahead in Florida's Southern District. Now, I do like Millie. I do, because we're about to get into Armon. I do like Millie, but to say save new media and asking for contributions to meet a $100,000 target, hey, kudos to you, and I hope you meet your target. I really do. But to say that you're fighting for independent voices is crazy work. Is crazy work, Millie. In my honest, humble, no shade opinion is that all of this could have been avoided. All of this could have been avoided. 100%. All of this was avoidable. So it's hard to look at it as an innocent person that is just doing their job. You were not doing your job. You went beyond. Correct. You went beyond, what our job title inquires. You didn't have to get as close to Tori as you did. You didn't have to, because I'll tell you, she didn't have to get as close to Tori as she did during a trial. Let's start there, okay? It wasn't like they were just hanging out just to hang out, because Tori would have had no interest in Millie if that case wasn't going on. Millie existed beforehand. She didn't start doing social media when Tori's case came up. So how real is the love? How real is it? If you heard about her after you got after the pop-powing happened with Megan, then you would have heard about Millie prior. So it gives, maybe he did hear about it, just didn't give up because he didn't need her to fit a narrative that he was looking for her to do, because that's literally what she did. She took on a burden of something that had nothing to do with her. Nothing. Being as close to Tori and then coming out saying the things that she was saying, it does give that you are speaking for him. You are. If none of those things were true, then why did this case not get thrown out? If she was just simply a fan of Tori and a blogger doing her job, why is this case, again, she makes it seem as if this is frivolous. If it's frivolous, then why is this still going on? Why? Okay, so that means that Megan's team has merit. Because again, why is it going on? See, we're not worried about Megan. I'm not worried about Megan suing somebody like me, because I came from Megan. I just did a video, a month ago? Stating how I believe Tori. I do. But I didn't hang out with him. I wasn't at court with him, going out to dinner. I didn't receive any donations from anybody he's related to or know. Nobody. His father didn't send me cash apps and stuff because I put a video out. But he didn't do that. I didn't ask for him to either. He wasn't sending me Zelle payments or none of that. None of that. So I don't have to worry about her suing me. So how is this like a new voice thing, or you're saving independent voice? I'm an independent voice, but I don't need any saving. If Megan would have told me to fall back, because you usually have to before you sue. That's what cease and desist and things like that is for. Millie completely ignored it because she was just ignoring it. Again, this is why Megan had to go put a gag order on her. Because when the situation happened with Tory Lanez, she was in ways insinuating that Megan's people may have something to do with it. She also reported on people sending the person that had Tory in jail money and whatnot. The Megan fans, the hotties, put money on the man's books, and trying to, you know, piece together like maybe she has something to do with it. This is why Megan sent the gag order. Like, she needs to be gagged because this could get dangerous. Like, she's going live insinuating and whatnot that I had something to do with this man being targeted in jail, and I don't. Like, I don't have anything to do with that. And I'm also currently suing her for defamation. So that's why the judge is like, well, yeah, due to the premise of this case, and, you know, you're already being sued for defamation, I'm going to have to comply with Megan. I'm going to have to agree with her and say that you cannot speak of her publicly at all. Cut it. And Megan will not speak of you either. That's why the judge granted it. But Megan, don't speak of her. So it's not a big deal for Megan. You know, Megan's not getting paid to talk about Millie, but Millie does get paid to talk about Megan. So, and that's just station A, YouTube, wherever, you know, wherever she's bringing in the coin. If Megan's name is in the title, if Megan's name is coming out of your mouth, you're getting paid for it, you know? So, to me, I just feel like going too far, because I'm listening. If a celebrity hitting me up, like when Chris was like, I'm going to sue you, you know, da-da-da, I did got legal counsel and information, like, okay, well, how should I proceed? Like, if I want to say I wanted to keep talking about this because I feel like I'm right with what I'm saying, I'm fighting for victims. How do I continue this without it being like defaming? Without it seeming as if like I'm trying to ruin, you know, someone's income or their career, you know, and whatnot. So I got legal counsel on it, and I was told how to move, and I moved just like that. But I did have to back off. That is one of the first things he said was, yeah, you probably should back off. You know, just, you know, to show that you are willing to talk about other things, that is not harassment. If you feel like you have to talk about that person, then it is, you know, your whole channel pretty much is about them and whatnot. They can, you know, come for you. You know, I said Megan is definitely a liar as a blogger. You have to be, which covers correct. No, I'm not defending Megan at all, because again, I believe Tory. It just is what it is. You know, Megan can't sue me because I believe Tory Lanez. Like, she can't sue me for that. You know, she can't say I'm harassing her because I said I believe Tory Lanez. No, I believe him. I do. Sorry. That case was a mess. So, we're not going to make it seem like from jump this woman said da-da-da about that man, and then, I'm not going over all of that, but again, I believe Tory, but that's no reason to sue me. For what? I still believe him. I think he told the truth. I'm not afraid to say it. So, but I'm not going to harass her about it. I'm not going to keep, you know, finding other methods and whatnot to, like, call her out as a liar, or she didn't tell the truth about this and whatnot. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was just what Millie, she did kind of go a little bit too far. And I can't tell a person when to sue. If I want to sue Netta, I want to sue Netta. If Netta wants to sue me, Netta can sue me. Like, whether you think it's fair or not, you know, life ain't fair. Life isn't fair. That's why it's better to back off. You know, you got to pick and choose your battles. You got to choose them wisely. I don't think this was a wise battle that Millie sought, because even after Tory went to jail and got locked up and whatnot, she was still live on it. Still live after Megan, you know, pretty much. So again, if Megan feels like that's enough to sue her, who am I to tell Megan, like, you wrong? Whether I believe her story about Tory Lanez or not, they ain't got nothing to do with it. I can't tell her, you can't sue Millie. Yes, you can. If you feel like it's deep enough for you to sue her, who am I to stand in your way? If she feels like another YouTuber been coming at her, and she feels that it's part of a harassment campaign, and they was a part of it too with Tory, and, you know, all of that, if she wants to do that, everybody, okay. I wasn't one of those people. No, not at all. So, I mean, it just is what it is and how I look at it. Yeah, I do think if this was frivolous, that I think it's frivolous because in a way of, I think Megan is just doing it because it's personal. Like, she has a vendetta against Millie. So that's what gets frivolous to me. But is she in her right? Yes. Because the judge said she is. I'm not a judge. So the judge approved her lawsuit and went forward with it. Who am I to say anything different? Who am I? Who am I, girl? Who am I to say anything different? So yeah. So I am on Millie's side when it comes to I hope that it all works out for her. I hope that she wins. It ain't looking that way. But yeah, I hope everything works out for her. It's not like, oh, I want Megan to win and I want her to go down and da da da. I'm not praying on nobody else's downfall. So yeah, but I hope she works it out. You know, Millie got children and a husband and family and stuff. I know she should have thought about those things prior. I think she did. I just didn't think she thought it would go this far with Megan like suing her. But let's keep going. So mine was over on Spaces, and again, he was the one who came forward from what I've seen, stating that the over 20,000 messages were missing from Millie, which Megan's team, let me pull that up real quick. Megan's team had been trying to get said information. Hold on, I just want to read that part. Since like May, because she had until May to turn over all of her like devices and accounts and all of that stuff so that they can get information proving that putting their defense together about Millie accepting money, etc. from Tori's team to speak ill of Megan. And other things, I guess they want to prove as well with their theories. So, okay, no, it's not this one. I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Megan Thee Stallion claims Milagro Gramz publicly spread false claims about the rapper involvement with Tory Lanez pow-powing. Okay, yeah, we don't read that. We already know that. Let's right here. Megan's lawyers are asking the court to compel immediate appliance and waive any objections Gramz may raise. They also want a forensic firm, FTI Consulting, to access her Instagram, WhatsApp, Discord, and iMessages accounts to retrieve potentially deleted content. If denied, they're seeking an instruction allowing jurors to assume the missing evidence would have harmed Graham's defense. So this is not good. They want the stuff that's deleted. They don't want the stuff that you can see. They want the stuff that you can't see. So if Millie's not willing to give this information over willingly, it will hurt her, like badly. I do think there's other ways or other methods that they could go about getting said information, but it just doesn't look good. It looks better if you just hand it in on your own voluntarily, because it does give you have things to hide. So if Millie's saying that Tori's team never paid her to do anything and all this, then you should have a problem handing those devices over. Because who cares if there's anything else on there? Like if it's nudes of you and stuff, who cares? Like who cares? Who gives a shit? That's not what they're looking for. So I don't think it's that. I think that there may be some things that Millie doesn't want these lawyers to see. Because why not just hand it over? Because I know did nobody pay me to do anything. Tory has never sent me any money to say that I believe him over me. He's never done any of that. So I'm just gonna hand my stuff right on over, with no issue. So to me, it's a little different. So I don't know, Millie. I don't know. I hope you're good, sis, because that's not a good look. Because remember, this is going to be going in front of a jury. So Armon and Millie are back at it. They are back at it. Armon was over in Twitter Spaces yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. And Armon was not playing no games. So let's get into what Armon had to say about Millie and the case with Milagro Gramz and Megan Thee Stallion.
Where they had, they were reading the transcripts for Megan Thee Stallion and Milagros. And I just wanted your thoughts on that, because I do remember that you were cheering her on and congratulating her. And then yesterday they said that it was found out that she deleted 20,000 text messages in her WhatsApp. So I'm just curious on your thoughts on that.
I deleted.
Free Tory Lanez at the end of the day. That bitch is a whole fucking flop at the end of the day. Fuck her. And I just want to say this about that Zach thing. Talking back to the work.
Wait, this not Paris talking. Wait, this not Paris talking. Bitch, we're here for Milagro Gramz to be cooked and served up on a nice golden platter, bitch. And
Wait, that wasn't.
Ooh. I was like, Armon.
Paris who said that. No, but I know, but listen, and we're gonna dive all into that case in when due time, baby. As soon as that thing gets rocking and rolling, we're gonna have that motherfucking bad built body bitch fucking platter, bitch. No tea.
Millie, what did you do? Millie! Y'all was just cool. The amount of it, bad body. What happened? Because I remember, like, didn't Armon, like, interview her when the lawsuit and stuff first came out? Like, all this, like, I'm like, wow.
Now, Armon, when...
Yes. And we're Team Megan Thee Stallion all the way to the...
Do you mind if I respond to that?
Yes, please. Go ahead, respond to that.
Okay, so, this is Paris thoughts alone. This does not reflect anybody else.
Shout out to TJ Natural. She says, funny as Netta commentary on YouTube. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you for the super sticker, babes.
Okay? I may never talk to Milagro again, but things like this could affect me in the long run. So I am supporting...
And it's Paris.
The idea that media, like independent media, bloggers, YouTube content creators, social media content creators, I would love for her to win on that report.
But see, like, here's the thing. Like, I don't feel like it has anything to do with that. This is personal. You know, even with Cardi B and Tasha K, that was personal. You know? But it was hard for people to back Tasha because, you know, even Tasha knew, like, she took it too far. You know, like, you know, it is what it is. Tasha just kind of like, you know, like, we already went there, so let's keep going. You know, like, it is what it is. You know? But Tasha's not walking around like, woe is me. You know, Tasha's not walking around anybody's victim. So that's the thing. Like, Tasha going into it with Cardi and that lawsuit and stuff happening, that was between Tasha K and Cardi B. That does not have anything to do with other bloggers and all bloggers. The independent, what does that have to do with anything? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Because y'all poking a bear. Like, what is anybody can sue? Like, it don't take a celebrity to sue a blogger. Because, like, y'all be team the blogger when it's a celebrity suing, but when it's two content creators suing each other and whatnot, y'all be crickets. There's no... What? Shouldn't a lawsuit against any content creator be fought for? Shouldn't we be standing for any lawsuit? Why does it take for a celebrity to do it? For all of a sudden, it's a, let's stand for our people, because this affects us all. How? How? Yeah, we all talk about celebrities, but we talk about celebrities different. I'm not willing to go where Millie was willing to go with this. Wasn't. I'm not willing to go where Tasha was willing to go with Cardi. And I'm not willing to do that. I'm just not. So why do I have to worry about decisions other people are making as if they are affecting me when if I just don't do what they did, then we're good. You know, it's different when you're just giving commentary and then somebody sues you because you're giving commentary and you did a good job doing it and whatnot, and now it's a lawsuit. Then that's a fight for all of us because we're just simply giving commentary. We talk about these celebrities. We shouldn't be getting... That's what makes sense. But you going to court dates with people, all of that stuff. I mean, hey, if Megan wants to take that personal, you going to court with the dude that she said that pop out her. You going to sit down and break bread and eat with the dude that pop out her. The dude that pop out her, daddy's sending you money. All that, like, But we as bloggers did not do that. She did. So she got to sit in that. That's not anything for me to sit in. But I'm not sitting here praying for Millie's downfall. Like, I don't want her to go down or anything like that. Like, no, not at all. But I feel like she should have fell back. She didn't. Now you got to deal with what comes. It's the same thing with me. If I'm coming out a celebrity and I may feel like I'm not necessarily doing anything wrong, I'm just giving my opinion. I think they're lying. I think they this. I think they that. I'm showing up to the person that they going to court, back and forth to court with. I'm showing up to court with them and with their kids, and we eating out together and all that. If they feel like I'm a part of a harassment team, again, I cannot knock them for that. I cannot sit there and say that this is coming out of nowhere. This is coming out right now. This is happening because I'm an independent speaker. No, this is personal. This is personal. Like, girl, but if Millie was just giving commentary, no, this would be a completely unfair lawsuit, and it would be us all. This would be our fight. It wouldn't just be Millie's. If she was sitting in her house like I'm doing right now, giving commentary, and then Megan decided to sue her. That's not this. I didn't put up no deep fakes of Megan Thee Stallion, of a deep fake PORN, and say that I'm not going to do nothing like that. So, again, like, how is this the same? Because we're ignoring all of those things and just looking at it from a standpoint like Millie's getting sued by Megan because she was giving commentary. It's not what happened. Now, do I think the lawsuit is petty? Yes. Yes. But can I knock her? No. People use lawsuits and weaponize the law against people all the time. You do it all the time. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I can't tell a person what's too personal or what's not a big enough deal for. I can't tell a person how to sue. If she feels like she is in her right, then hey.
Right? But for the most part, I personally cannot ignore the obvious. I have watched her content. I got very in tune with Milagro right before the trial, like the top of it. And based off of what Megan is suing her for, there is credibility in why she's suing her. But when you start tampering with evidence, like, Milagro always calls herself a real bitch. This ain't to slight her or nothing like that. But when you start tampering with evidence, if your shit wasn't dirty in the water, it wouldn't be no reason for people to go against you. I don't have no dog in this fight because I know how it's gonna go. And it's just unfair. She's literally making a fool out of her. It's just so crazy because she don't have the money that Megan have to even actually fight fair. She's doing this.
That is unfortunate. That's why I say I feel like this is very petty of Megan. But hey, whatever. If she wants to be petty, she can be petty. I'm not gonna knock Megan for being petty. We're petty as content creators all the time. Obviously, Milagro does not have the money to. This is a big battle. Like, this isn't something small. Yeah, and why is it big battles? Because she's using big, high-paid attorneys to take care of this for her. So they're going to file differently. They're going to move differently because Megan has an unlimited source of funds. So they don't really even need to call Megan and tell them what they're doing. They can just do it because they know she, But with Millie, it seems that it's been hard for her to keep counsel and whatnot, and I'm sure it's financially. When Millie was doing when she was posting about Tory and going back and forth to court, all this stuff, Millie was making money. She's making really good money. The content changes, and the content changed. So then when it did, the money went down. Like, you do make less when a topic isn't as hot anymore, when you're really buzzing with a topic. Yeah, you have a chance that it could be very, financially, you could gain a lot. But, sometimes it's just not as good as it was. And I think that that's what's happening here with Millie. I think it's the same thing.
Because she can, and it's very obvious. Megan just wants to.
But I mean, the deleted 20,000 text messages.
Let me
She did it
interject.
to herself.
Let me interject. Milagro did this to her motherfucking self.
Oh, I agree.
No, let me just get this out. She did this to her motherfucking self, and even segueing into, and I was literally a little bit at this point. Okay, I'll just say this. I was at the point where, at some times where, you would go to bat for celebrities and realize, and then you realize, bitch, ain't shit. You get nothing out of the fucking deal, right? So the problem is, and even segueing to Homeboy, because I've seen videos from him back in the day, where he was cool with Doja Cat, then he didn't get the invite to the party, bitch, and he was kind of throwing shade at her. Girl, he didn't get the invite. But so my point is this. My point is, Milagro, she didn't do her fucking job. She's not a real bitch. She was a fucking pick-me, in my opinion, that wanted celebrity proximity. Maybe, in my opinion, she felt like, I like Tory Lanez' brother, whatever. Maybe Tory Lanez would pick me, give me a podcast. She picked a side instead of being a content creator, journalist, whatever, and just saying, hey, I'm going to report the case as the facts come out. I have my opinion here and there, but this is just what it is. After the case was done, because she went so hard on a not guilty verdict. This is why when I go to court cases, I don't go too hard on a guilty, not guilty, because if it doesn't go the way that you want it to go, you're fighting for your fucking life, because people are saying, hey, now you said this, your facts are wrong, But these people get on their platforms, and we're seeing it even happen with the Diddy trial. Motherfuckers get on their platform like they're the best, and no matter of fact, it is, and nobody's news is the realest, but they
Tisa.
cares. And then when shit goes left, they have to go and drag it out to continuously prove their point. Milagro Gramz, that's what she did.
Now, I agree with part of that, because I don't know nothing about, her chasing cloud or her trying to be a pick-me or anything like that. I don't know nothing about that. But I will say that when you do go hard about a person being innocent or guilty about something, and you're a content creator that's getting a lot of attention for it, if the verdict does not go your way, you do look away, right? So with you looking at her, because you seem like it's just so matter of fact, like what Tisa failed over there, like, oh yeah, he's going to be found guilty. Yes, he's going down. Guys, he's going to jail for life. Then when the verdict comes out the other way, then you feel like you have to keep going and going and going and going, because now you're proving a point that you can no longer prove, but you still have to try to be right, like within the situation, like, oh yeah, he didn't get found guilty for this, but there's still other states, you still gotta wait. We still got Florida. It's like, but we're talking about this case. In this case, he basically won. So the whole saving face era of content, it happens after that. So I feel like when Millie, it was kind of like that with her. She was pretty much letting everybody know, like, oh yeah, T's definitely gonna get off, Tori's innocent, blah, blah, blah. And that's the audience that she had. So when Tori was found innocent or guilty of these charges, it is like a cake on face, egg on face, trying to save face type of situation, other than her just coming forward and being like, oh yeah, well, it is what it is. No, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. They have to keep trying to push a point that no longer is there. So it's kind of like, who are you trying to convince at this moment in time? Like, that's kind of how it comes. It's kind of just like, who are you trying to convince? Because we see what we need to see. We know what we need to know. He lost. But you still, so when any information came up to where Tori could get another trial or get things overturned or get new evidence submitted or anything like that, they're all over it, because but you're facing a lawsuit, and everyone has abandoned her. Everyone. DJ Academics, Tori, all of them have abandoned her. Now, just because you still speak to those people don't mean that they haven't abandoned you. So I hope I think Millie realizes that she don't really have no one besides her immediate circle of people, because Tori is not there for her. Tori don't care about Megan suing her, is what I feel, because he's not doing anything. I don't think Tori cares. He has his own problems. That's how I think he's looking at it. Like, I got my own shit to deal with. I'm dealing with her on my own. Although Tori didn't pull Milagro in it. Milagro wanted to be a part of it. She wanted to be there. You got to be careful who you hang with, because sometimes, when you bring on friends, you bring on their demons, you bring on everything that they're going through. So you got to be real careful out here in these streets. We will do a part 2 on this. We have been live 2 hours. Y'all know I don't like my lives like crazy long, so it's easier to watch the playbacks and catch up to where we are, girl. But we will finish this tomorrow, and I have some editing to do because there's a lot of profanity. So I have some editing to do because I don't want this video to get demonetized. Right, keep your circle extremely small, like this big. Like that big. Literally. This big. Real small. I would agree. So I love y'all. Yes, they used her. They did. All of the men around her super used her. We will be on coffee later. I don't know exactly what time. I'll put it on my community wall and inside of the Discord. If y'all are wondering, I have some stuff to do, so I don't want to stay at time and then I'm not there, because then I'm like, where's Sean? He's gonna be here. So yeah, give me like 10 minutes to figure that out, and I'll put it in Discord and on my community wall here on YouTube. Okay? Yeah, so I'll see y'all on the next show. Shout out to Armon Wiggins, shout out to Milagro Gramz, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, again, I have no dog in the fight. I'm just giving commentary on it. As anybody else. But yeah, so good luck to Milagro, because my boo gonna need it. You're gonna need it, girl. Yeah, so till the next show. I love y'all.